Next panel is going to be called Academia in Finance, and it's quite interesting because last year we were actually starting the stage with the panel about academia, and this year we are finishing the focus stage after 2 days with the panel about academia. So I would love to invite Joanna Florina Koita from Finex to the stage. And Joanna, please introduce our speakers, and stage is yours.
Thank you so much. So I'm inviting on the stage Professor Ioan Nistor from Banca Transilvania, Chief Economist. I'm also inviting Dean of the Faculty of Law, Professor Cristian Miheș. So, sit here, near me, thank you. Okay, I'm also inviting Liana Stanca and also inviting Victoria Bogdan. Victoria Bogdan is Professor of Accounting at the University of Economics. Here, yes. And Liana Stanca is Professor of Cybernetics at the University of Babeș in Cluj. So, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm going to share this microphone with my speakers. Is this working?
You already have one?
You already have one there. We can share this one too? Okay.
Is this working? Yeah.
Perfect. Amazing. So, thank you so much. Welcome to this amazing panel, amazing guest. I would like to make a short introduction into the topic. So, I would like to thank my colleague, Professor David Stolin from Toulouse, introducing our panel and introducing the topic that academia and industry need to work together in order to lead innovation further. And I would like to invite all my speakers to introduce themselves. So I'm going to give the floor to Dr. Ioan Nistor.
Thank you.
And then to the rest.
Yeah, then I'll pass it on. Thank you. First of all, I'm very happy to be here, and thank you for the invitation. It's amazing what you're doing here with this Unchained, putting together all topics. Today I'm wearing two hats. First of all, I'm a professor of finance at the Faculty of Business at Babeș University. I've been a dean of the faculty for 8 years and working a lot with the topic that we're discussing today. Recently, I joined Banca Transilvania as chief economist, and now I'm both teaching and working as professional Banca Transilvania. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you also. First of all, I would like also to present myself, to introduce myself, and to thank for this invitation. Thank you, Joanna, very much, and also thank you all for this kind invitation. My name is Victoria Bogdan. I am a full professor at the University of Oradea and also a member of Department of Finance and Accounting. I'm PhD supervisor and associate professor at West University of Timișoara. As my recently or currently research interests are circumscribed around fintech, digital accounting, and also AI adopting and implementation, mainly at the level of Romanian companies listed and also SMEs. About our collaboration with other entities and with other universities regarding fintech and AI technologies implementation, I may emphasize or underline the fact that the Faculty of Economic Sciences is implementing two important projects at the level of university in collaboration with other entities, local partners, but also University of Debrecen Faculty of Economic Sciences. Thank you.
Thank you. Liana, you have your own? No, there. They can keep it there. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Good afternoon, and thank you for opportunity to be here. My name is Liana Stanca. I am associate professor in the Business Information System Department at Babes-Bolyai University. My work focus on data science, digital transformation, and AI in financial services. I have an academic background in business information system, computer science, and European study, which helped me bridge together both technical and regularity perspective in fintech. I'm actually involved in a European project like MACA Digital Finance Pathway and Cost Action FinAI, and I'm proud to be part of FinEx academic research area, where we promote financial education, digital information, and responsibility AI. I'm very glad to be here today and contribute to this discussion.
Thank you, Liana.
Thank you. First of all, let me thank for the invitation. My name is Cristian Miheș. I'm associate professor in law at Faculty of Law, University of Oradea, currently the dean of the faculty. This is like, I think, the second event I'm contributing this year under the umbrella of FinEx and also together with the Faculty of Economics from our university, which is very nice, and we hope to continue this endeavor. On the other hand, for a number of years I was taking, let's say, the task to mitigate between law, digital, and AI, in the sense that I'm currently teaching one of the subjects recently introduced in our curricula, which deals with information technology and administration of justice on one hand, and e-administration on public administration on the other hand. Anyway, I'm very glad to be here, and let's hope that we have a productive talk.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I don't want to keep this discussion just between us. I want to start a conversation and invite everyone in the public to join our topics. And I have a question just to break the ice for our panelists, but also for our public. How do you think that we can use vehicles like spin-offs? That this is a new concept in Romania, quite new, and the regulation has changed in this last few years. So how can we use this vehicle like FinEx, which is a spin-off, to make the connection between universities and industry so that we can help the fintech ecosystem grow? This is a question for everyone who would like to break the ice. Yes, please.
I don't know, I can briefly take this answer.
Yes.
I think, I believe that we are here the living proof of the benefits of having these spin-offs, and I was just listening to the panelists here, and actually we are already talking about multi-disciplines in the academic environment. We are no longer looking at finance as it used to be. We are not looking, not to mention medicine or other topics. So it's the next step to be, this one. It's natural. It's a little bit late comparing to other academic environments from other countries. But I'm very happy to see it, and in this year, it's a way to push forward very fast into practical work, what the academics do, and also to train the students and to benefit as soon as they start to benefit from on the working jobs that they have. very briefly said.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Other ideas? Okay. Yes, please.
Thing to add, to start using Finex and spin-off entities, first of all, we should think about the regulations and the laws that allows us to do that. And this part of our journey was not set very easily. I mean, we have only recent regulation that allows us to do such wonderful things. And I hope that through this event and other events that will carry out in the future, we give substance to those provisions from the law that allow us to make the connection between the industry, academia, and to allow our students to develop further, actually. I think one of the main ideas, that can help in this matter.
Thank you so much. And in connection to this question, I have let's say, my thought to Ionuț. What do you think about universities? How universities should evolve in terms of curricula, courses they offer, in order to prepare the students for the new tech market and the cybersecurity risks that there are?
That's a very valid question, and I think it's around us already. I would look both inside but also outside of the university or the faculty. First of all, like you mentioned, is the curricula. You have to be more open, and I'm also going to the legislation here. Also, legislation needs to be more open towards accepting new disciplines into the curricula. Very important, in my opinion, would be also to have open electives that would allow the students to face new possibilities in terms of new disciplines, new paths into education. We know that we have the compulsory. Having more electives would also give the students the opportunity, but also for the staff the possibility to test new possible disciplines into the curricula. So that would be the most important, in my view, from inside. From outside would be partnership with an industry. It's a very important aspect in my view. And when I was the dean, I pushed my colleagues to. We have a lot of partnerships, and was not officially, more unofficially, that each of us, as a professor, we had at least once per semester to have a professional from the business environment coming and teaching to the students, at least one class. That meant that would be, for the students, very good that they can validate that what we teach as professors, actually it's applied in a business environment in this case. But also from the management point of view, would put pressure on professors to be up to date with what they teach. Because when the professional comes and they teach something, and then next week the professor comes and it's already obsolete, what presents, then put pressure on the professor so that be up to date. And the last but not in order of importance, I would emphasize on the alumni, because each of us, after a period, we feel like we want to give back. And I think all universities, all faculties have alumni in very good positions that can help and can showcase that they can help, also from this perspective. Very brief.
Thank you. Yes, Victoria, please.
Thank you. I would like just to add the fact that it's an enormous pressure on academia regarding the improvement of curricula, and add to this curricula all these modern issues and topics regarding fintech and AI and so on and so forth. I would like to emphasize the fact that at the level of our university, in one of our projects in which also the Faculty of Law, represented today by Christy, is involved, has initiated this kind of process to improve the curricula. But as Professor Nister mentioned before, it's not so easy as we think. Okay, update, not just update, upgrade also. So as my sons told me recently, Mom, upgrade and update. So it's an enormous pressure on academia to improve continuously the curricula and to add these new trends, not just in the teaching activity, but also in the research projects. What we can do and do not involve so much modifications or transformations in the line of regulations as Christy underlines before, is to improve our syllabus. We have, as Professor Nister underlined before, we have disciplines. For each discipline, we have a syllabus. We can do this upgrading and updating process with working on our syllabus. So implementing projects like we have the one at the level of University of Oradea, that involve sustainable partnerships to increase the employment of our students, we have this task to update our syllabuses, and after that to put a little more pressure on regulations also to lead to these modifications of curricula. Thank you.
So, Victoria, please don't share that mic yet. You partially answered my second question. Yes, thank you. Thank you. So let's continue a little bit this discussion regarding how AI can help the universities adapt the skills of the students for the new future market that we are facing. What are we doing in this sense?
In this sense, I may say that currently at the level of Faculty of Economic Studies, we have two projects. I will mention firstly the project that refers to exchanging experience between University of Debrecen Faculty of Economic Sciences and our Faculty of Economics regarding implementing AI and AI and emergent technologies at the level of finance, accounting, and business administration. In this project that is led by our Dean, Professor Dr. Diana Claudia Sabau-Popa, we have a lot of opportunities for students. I mean, mainly for doctoral and master students, but also for bachelor's one. And on the other hand, we have also opportunities to develop teaching skills and research abilities for colleagues, meaning for professors. I'm speaking about this project, but the level of our faculty during these days are taking place courses with master students, doctoral students on this topic of AI technologies, implementation at the level of finance, accounting, and business administration. We have lecturers from Bucharest University, from the economic department, and they are holding these courses. They are studying today, if I know well, coding in Python, and also about gray systems. Regarding how can AI help students to gain new skills and new abilities, we do not have just this project. We have another project that regards the sustainable partnerships between our two faculties, represented here, the Faculty of Law by Cristi Mihes, and also the business environment, in order to increase the employment of students. But this project has also more aims, not to just to help them to increase the employment chance. We have also tasks and aims to improve our curricula and to analyze all the other curriculums from other universities, West universities, around the world universities, from Romania, what they have done in order to adapt their curricula to these new emergent trends. This project is an ongoing project, and we discuss these kind of needs to improve the AI skills, and not just the AI skills of students, but other kind of ESG digital skills, so on and so forth. And we discuss these issues in workshops, and also we conduct focus group with our students. So very briefly, these are our...
So we do a lot of stuff. Sorry for bragging about it. Yes, that's very nice. And thank you, Victoria, for sharing all the activity that university is doing to help the students to adapt to the new market. Maybe you have some questions or some ideas that you would like to relate to the topics. I suggest we leave the discussion after the questions, because I understood that we have a buffer of 5-10 minutes maybe.
Don't worry about that. There is only one problem. There is drinks going on just after the...
Yes. Yes, thank you. Yes. Tough competition, yes. I would like now to change a little bit to shift the register and not look at the AI use and preparing the students for AI from the perspective, from the, let's say, the brighter perspective. Let's look at the risks that this impose. And I'm going to ask Liana to tell us a little bit how can we make or how can we use these AI tools like ChatGPT in a responsible manner, how we can make them responsible, because these AI tools actually can decide and analyze information in critical financial scenarios. So Liana, you can help us here?
I try.
Yes.
I don't have a complete answer, but I try to create one. I am a developer, I am a teacher, I am a data scientist. So from the point of view of a developer who works directly in research and collaborate with regulator and bankers, in the fintech space, we see increasing pressure, not just to innovate, but to build solutions that are explainable, responsible, and legal. Collaboration between academia and industry become more and more essential. As a developer, I quickly realized that coding skills alone are not enough. We are working with what we call agentic model, a system that can make decisions automatically and in real time. This model can detect opportunity, adjust strategy and act independently. But once they start making financial decisions that affect people's life, we need to ask, who is responsible? In this scenario, let me give you two simple examples. Image a robo-advisor that automatically move a client money based on market signal. What happens if it make a mistake? What if it act on bias or incomplete data? Who explained that the customer? And who is accountable? What if it act as bias or incomplete data is a difficult question. Another example is create a scoring model based on deep learning. A person is denied a loan, but no one, even the model, can explain why. This is not just a technical issue, it's also a legal or ethical one, especially in finance, where the decision must be fair, transparent, and open to review. Models like ChatGPT and other large AI systems can analyze contract, talk to customer, or suggest a financial option. But they are so flexible that it's hard to track how exactly they reach a conclusion. That's why we need a new type of explainability, not just based on math or statistic, but based on reasoning. Often we need a hybrid system. The AI make a suggestion and human validate it. I believe university have a key role here, not just to train data science, but to prepare a new kind of expert. Someone who understands how this model work and also see the broader impact on society. So we need to train people who can design and evaluate AI for higher risk area like finance. This means strong technical skills, but also understand ethical, regulation, and communication. It's not longer ago to say the model works. The IT finish the work when the model works. So I'm ready to put on the market, and I stay and expect money to come in my account. So that area is finished. Start a new area where it's very important to put or answer the question, it is fair, this code? It is safe? Can you explain on financial? Everybody understand what is behind the algorithm? I am a developer. I understand how act in finance or regularly or in health. And one more challenge. Advanced AI models are becoming very good at optimize goals, but sometimes they shortcut that are mathematically efficient and socially unfair. This is called the descriptive alignment, when an AI seems no follow the rules, but it act doing something to undermine it. In fintech, that's dangerous because it can block access to credit, services, and opportunity. That's why I believe we don't just need a smarter model. We need trustworthy model that can explain themselves, respect value, and correct when needed. And I believe the university is the best place to train people who can build this future. Experts who can connect code with conscience. So to answer the question directly, we pressure human responsibility not by removing AI, but by embedding accountability in how AI is built, used, and monitored. And when a system failed, it's not algorithm the answer, it's people the answer. Thank you.
Thank you, Liana. Amazing. I really enjoyed your topics, and you definitely put many challenges in discussion in your answer. And you touched the topic of our colleague from the legal side, Professor Cristian Miheș. How do you think, dear Professor, that we can build legislation that can support AI use and development, not hinder innovation, but also ensure fairness, accountability, and responsible AI? So it's a challenging question. Yes, I know.
Very challenging.
Yes.
Thank you very much for the question. How much time do we have?
I think we have some time, yes.
I mean, I will try to answer shortly in 3 minutes. Let's say, not hours. The idea is we are experiencing a process now in the law side, in the legal department, let's say, which is to some extent similar to the introducing of EU law in our society life and everyday life. At that time, at first glance, in the first years when we heard about the European law, we had different subjects, specific subjects in our curricula which were called European law, European institution, European for general approach. Now we are experienced for a number of years the passing from the general subject to making each subject of law, each law subject, including concepts and definitions from European law. So we do not have anymore, per se, as a subject, general subject, European law, only in some cases, and only to introduce the matter. This is what we are experiencing now. For a number of years, we have this dilemma, fear, or, I don't know, setback as regarding the technology. For sure, the technology will be present in every aspect of our life, for sure. Or we have the night of the robots and then we go to sleep, everyone. So if we are trying to adjust to this new scene set, then we have to embrace the fact that the technology will be present in our life. And I want to give you an example. We have the European Human Rights Charter, in which we do not have anything about the technology, specific provision about the technology. I think that in the near future we have to revise, we have to update and upgrade, as you have mentioned, this charter in order to include a number of provisions that are related to the very substance of digital life. For example, the most important from my point of view could be the right to cyber security. We are experiencing a very important part of our lives in the electronic environment. Cyber makes no difference, but in the electronic environment. Online, offline, using the computer, but in any case, what we are interacting is shown, is proved it makes effects also in the electronic environment. So we have to provide protection from legal point of view also in that cases. Otherwise, we will experience I don't know, like the pirates do in the open sea when there is no law, no jurisdiction, and then the effects will be seen and will be experienced in our real lives. So we have to prepare for this also. On the other hand, as regarding the scoring, not to have a loan, not to obtain a loan is a very simple denial. But you can imagine the denial to go to one street, the denial to travel by plane, to use the metro, to go in some quarters of the city because you have previous, I don't know, record of whatever. That social scoring denial can really change and change the idea of the society. Anyway, the technology, and especially the AI, it's a real game changer. And so as we had classic AI, generative AI, general AI, I don't know what will come next. And the law cannot follow the progress, unfortunately. I was arguing the fact that there was a chance for the law to be proactive, not to react only, but that chance was lost. And when the European Union and the Europeans generally are thinking about the moral dilemmas and the ethical dilemmas and so on, we have seen that in the United States, the executive order as regarding AI was terminated. I mean, there is no actual general regulation as regarding the AI. In Russia, we have a soft law regulation generally, and in China there is a law, but they are changing the law as they want next day. So there is no actual stable law in force as regarding the AI. I do not want to talk about India or other let's say, providers of cases as regarding the problems, legal problems. But I'm looking to me as European, and we have the AI Act adopted after 4 or 5 years of negotiations. I mean, it's terrible that it took so long, and will enter in force in 2027. You can imagine from 2020 to 2027 when the last provision will enter in force. Actually, the majority of the provisions will enter in force 2026, but the idea of this time in which new and more rapidly technical progress do occur, then when you will have the regulation in force, then will be out of order, actually. So the problems are very, very, let's say, complicated to be solved. And I do not know that we can solve them all. We have to take responsibility of what we are doing. And the most flexible approach seems to me the ethical approach, starting from the developer, user, end user. Otherwise, I do not know what the solution would be. Irrespective, we are trying to teach our students to adapt to the technology. Okay, it's very good. It should be done. But it may be that from first year to third or fourth year in law, what we have talked about in first year is out of order, out of date. So I do not want to close in a pessimistic, but the responsibility should be taken and should be I don't know, exercised. Otherwise, I mean, if I have 1 minute, we have a law on deep fakes in Romanian parliament blocked for over 1 year, and it's blocked for more than half a year in the last chamber with the final version of the text. Why? That's optimistic. Why? And it was among the first regulation as regarding deep fakes. And for the Romanians, the initial word was fals sever. Fals sever, deepfake. I want to say more things, but I will stop here. Why? Thank you. Thank you.
So I would like to thank a lot to my panelists, but before ending, can we have some discussion from the public, some questions, a little bit? Is there anyone who would like to ask a question or, I don't know, continue the debate that my colleagues here opened?
As this is last time, we can all stay here and chat to each other.
Yes.
But maybe someone wants to ask something.
Okay. Yes, yes, I see a raised hand. Yes, please. Should I? Okay, thank you.
Hi. Okay, thanks everybody. Nice set, by the way. I think you can already tell I'm from the States, but I've lived here a long, long time, and academia, I really do respect here and everything. But I would like to know, as a person who went to university and all these things that I was supposed to do, okay, in life, what practical experience, if any, are you giving your students then beyond the point of academia? All right. For instance, okay, I did my bachelor's, my master's, and law school all at nights, and I worked a full-time job too. Okay, so I had my experience from a practical way and everything. But the universities had a lot of work-study programs, everything also, and I don't really know if that exists here or not. So educate me, I guess, a little bit. Thanks.
Okay, I can take the answer very quickly. Maybe you can lock the door, right? So, no, I'm just joking. I'm just joking, you know, because we can talk about it a lot, but it's a valid question. First, I'd like to focus on the bright side. Things have changed a lot in the past years, and this is not valid to my faculty to the university, but also I've been talking to my colleagues in Oradea, in Timișoara as well. We realized that it's very important to showcase the students that what we teach is actually used, because we all the time hear from students that this is pure theory. I'm not going to use this ever. First of all, is the internship that the students have to do. It is compulsory internship, and this is we check the companies that the students attend for the internship. We know who's in charge of the students during the internship, so that we can follow what they actually do. We have a report from that person in the company on a specific calendar for each day and each hour what the student did, and they also have an examination of what they covered during that work. So this is what we do at the Faculty of Business. This is indeed more practical work as opposed to other faculties. But I think I speak in the name of my colleagues as well that things have changed a lot, and we do realize that it's very important for the students to have a practical work and be prepared by when they graduate to the work life. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you all. Thank you for the public
Thank
and
you
thank you
very
for
much.
the panelists. Thank you.